Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Marvel Future Fight video, the free-to-play edition. As you can see, we are on the free-to-play account, VIP0, and for today, I wanted to let you guys know my game plan for Black Friday. Had a bunch of people hitting me up after watching my video on my top 50 most useful uniforms, asking me which of these uniforms I'm actually going to be picking up on my free-to-play account, because I don't spend any money on this account and I need to make as much progress as I possibly can every single month. By the way, update video or update live stream, depending on what you guys want, on the free-to-play account is coming in a couple days. I've made a lot of progress this month. I'm actually quite happy with what we got done. Looking forward to sharing that with you guys. Okay, so let me talk about Black Friday, because even though this is a free-to-play account and we can't spend any money on it, we've saved up a decent amount of crystals. Now, since this is a free-to-play account, a new account at that, I wasn't able to save for more than a couple months. I believe I started saving at the end of September. I believe I bought Shang-Chi's uniform for his movie, and then after that I decided I wasn't going to buy any other uniforms and I was just going to save until Black Friday, simply because I wanted to be able to pick up at least 4 uniforms. And lucky enough for me, I actually started saving at the right time and I'm actually able to pick up 5 uniforms, which is beautiful. One of which is going to be for Cersei, because as you can see, I completed the epic quest for her and got her transcended. I've been using her in World Boss Legend. She's okay without the uniform for me, since I'm only using her on the low stages, where I can make up for her lack of survivability by using Venom as a striker for her. But I definitely need the uniform for her, so since it's on sale for 875 crystals, I am definitely going to be picking it up. It's going to be the first thing I purchase, as you can see right here, as a part of my Black Friday Splashapalooza. I don't know. Anyways, as a part of my Black Friday expenditure from the free-to-play account, Cersei's uniform. This one is the one that I've been looking forward to picking up, because it's gonna take my gameplay to the next level. And if and when, I'm pretty sure it's when, right, I get Makari, I'll have a support system for her. And as you can see, we got this guy done as well. I will not, however, be buying the uniform for him, because he's pretty much just a leadership for me. If they don't buff him, he's gonna be like this until he gets another uniform in the future, on my free-to-play account at least. On the whale account, we can afford to spend crystals all willy-nilly and test out stuff, but we test stuff on the main account so we can make the best decisions possible on the free-to-play account. Okay, so not gonna be getting Icarus, even though not gonna be getting Icarus's uniform, even though I already have my tier 3. Now, what I'm gonna do here is not something that I would recommend for you guys to do in most cases, okay? So I'm going to be picking up a uniform for Supergiant, but my Supergiant is not level 70, not gear 25, not transcended, or none of that, okay? But I am going to be picking up her Black Obsidian uniform, because I know that by the end of December, she's going to be maxed out, okay? So I'm picking up the uniform now, because I know by the end of the year, I'm definitely going to have her done. She is a priority for me at this point, okay? I need more villains, I need more universal types, so I absolutely have to pick up the uniform for Supergiant. She's not too far along, the gears are still at 5, but the hard part is over, right? The hard part is over. Saving until Black Friday, getting her to level 60, that was a challenge for me on the free-to-play account, because of the fact that the bios, my guys, free-to-play, new player, you don't have that much extra bios to be pumping into these tier 2 natives, so you got to invest wisely, right? The next uniform I am going to buy is for Proxima Midnight. Again, not something I would recommend, because as you can see, I don't even have her. I'll go ahead and not get her masteries done, but this is good and bad, simply because I need those tier 2 mats to get my Supergiant to level 70. But I probably wasn't going to use the Chaos Norm Stones anyways, because I needed to make sure I micromanage things effectively or efficiently, so I could do Proxima's mastery. But Proxima Midnight, if I don't get her done by the end of December, she's gonna be the first person that I get completely maxed out in tier 3 by the end of the January update cycle. Okay, so yeah, definitely gonna pick up Proxima's uniform. Goes without saying, Proxima is one of the most useful DPS slash support characters in the game. I put her on my top 50 most used list, and that's because I know for a fact that shout out to Spider, I know for a fact that I am going to be using this character a lot. The next one I'm going to be picking up is actually Loki. Now I'm going to be picking up TVA Loki because of how useful this uniform currently is to me. Right, on my main account, I use it for Dimension Rift, I use it for ABX, I use it in World Boss when I feel like getting frisky, and honestly, this uniform overall is one of the best in the game. So if you needed a strong universal that wasn't a tier 2 native, you don't have the bios, the gold and whatnot to build up Supergiant, Proxima, and all those guys, look to Loki, okay? I might even do Loki before I finish Proxima. We'll see. We really will see. I was even thinking about skipping over this uniform for Loki just because I didn't like the idea of working on multiple universal characters back to back. However, since they won't even start filming the second season of Loki until next year, chances are we're not getting a Loki uniform until 2023. So I'll get like a full year and a bit of usage out of this uniform for Loki, because I don't think it's going anywhere anytime soon. The uniform is just so powerful that I absolutely have to pick it up when it's 50% off, and I'll be able to start using it. One of the only mistakes I made on this account so far is actually buying the Agent of Asgard Loki uniform. So it's nice that I'll be able to rectify that by picking up this one at a big discount. Now the next uniform I want to purchase, this is going to be my final purchase on my Black Friday, I guess, Spendapalooza, Splashapalooza, you know, a little sprinkle of my free-to-play crystals, is going to be Phoenix 5 Captain America. Right, this uniform right here is going to be the final uniform that I buy. And if you see my first video today, you know why. This uniform is just incredibly powerful. I find so much value in it, so getting it for 50% off is absolutely fantastic. And to boot, because of the fact that they decided out of nowhere, I was going to pick up this uniform regardless, right? But because of the fact that they decided out of nowhere that they were going to do this event quest that gives you a tier 3 for free, and in this said selector you're able to choose Captain America, it just makes my life infinitely easier, because currently I have, what is it, 3 teams that can do World Boss Legend, and I'm missing one, actually I'm missing 2 more tier 3s slash transcended characters, and then I'll be able to get my 4th clear against Nub. I was able to pick up Moon Knight through the transcended character selector. In case you guys are wondering who I use my transcended character selector on, I use it on Moon Knight so I could save awakening materials, even though my Moon Knight was already level 70. He wasn't gear 25 and he didn't have his awaken skill. So I figured, okay, I'll save the awaken mats there and then I'll use them on Supergiant to get her awaken skill, and then I will tier 3 Proxima, and then after that I'll come back and I'll do Captain America and Loki. So I'm going to be very busy in terms of catching up on some really powerful characters for the next couple months. And even though Spider-Man is next up, I'll see how good he is, and then I'll decide whether or not I need him for whatever he becomes great for, right? So for now, that is my plan. These are the uniforms that I picked up. I think I'm very, very well off in terms of only playing this game on the free-to-play account for 8 months, going on 9 months. We're pretty much coming to term, boys. We're in the 3rd trimester. Is that correct? Anyways, I was thinking about possibly scraping together some crystals and getting Kingo's uniform, but I don't think I need it, to be honest, right? I think my Kingo will be fine without the uniform. Once we get him transcended, I think he will be fine, because I'm only going to be running him on the first 9 stages, and then I'll be able to use Venom as a striker for him in place of using Venom as a striker for Cersei, now that Cersei has a way to heal. So yeah, this free-to-play account is coming together nicely. That's why I tell you guys, if you just work hard and you work smart, you log in for about 45 minutes a day, you can make a lot of progress without even realizing it. I know a lot of you guys seen a couple characters here that weren't here last month, so I'm gonna talk to you guys about them when we do the roundup for the month in terms of what we got done. We got a good bit done, man, so I'm feeling kind of nice. All right, guys, so with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Like the video if you like the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. 285, bro. 285 left. 285 left.